Laughter is a universal language, a bridge that connects us across cultures, and nowhere is this more evident than in the vibrant world of African comedy. From the bustling streets of Lagos to the serene landscapes of Cape Town, humor flows through the veins of the continent, reflecting its rich tapestry of traditions, struggles, and triumphs. African comedy skits have become a phenomenon, capturing the essence of everyday life while providing a much-needed escape from reality. Let's take a moment to appreciate the brilliance of these comedic gems. Picture this: a group of friends gathered around a small television, the flickering light illuminating their faces as they watch a skit that perfectly encapsulates the chaos of a Nigerian wedding. The groom, dressed in an extravagant outfit that could rival a peacock, is nervously waiting at the altar. The bride, meanwhile, is late, fashionably late, of course. As the minutes tick by, the groom's anxiety transforms into a comedic meltdown. He starts imagining all the possible reasons for her tardiness. Did she get lost? Is she stuck in traffic? Or worse, has she changed her mind? The skit plays out with exaggerated expressions and over-the-top reactions. The groom's best man, trying to calm him down, ends up making things worse by suggesting that maybe the bride is just taking her time to ensure she looks perfect. The audience roars with laughter as the groom's imagination spirals out of control, envisioning his bride in a beauty salon, surrounded by a team of stylists while he's left sweating in his tuxedo. This skit resonates with anyone who has ever experienced the madness of a wedding, the pressure of expectations, and the hilarity that ensues when things go according to plan. Then there's the classic African parent skit, which has become a staple in comedy across the continent. The portrayal of strict, no-nonsense parents who demand excellence from their children is both relatable and uproarious. Imagine a son nervously approaching his father to reveal his dream of becoming an artist. The father, with a stern expression, responds with a barrage of questions. Artist? What do you mean? You want to draw pictures? What kind of job is that? Do you think you can feed your family with drawings? The son stumbles over his words, trying to explain the beauty of art, only to be met with the father's incredulous laughter. The skit cleverly highlights the generational gap, the clash of dreams versus reality, and the pressure to conform to societal expectations. The audience can't help but chuckle at the father's exaggerated disbelief, knowing full well that many have faced similar conversations in their own homes. It's a humorous take on the age-old struggle between passion and practicality, and it resonates deeply with young adults navigating their own paths in life. And let's not forget the ever-popular African time skit. This concept, familiar to anyone who has attended an event in Africa, pokes fun at the cultural phenomenon of lateness. The skit begins with a group of friends planning a surprise birthday party. They set the time for 5 p.m., but as the clock ticks, it becomes clear that no one is on time. One friend arrives at 6 p.m., another at 7 p.m., and by the time the guest of honor shows up, it's nearly 9 p.m. The chaos unfolds as they scramble to hide the decorations and cake, all while trying to maintain a facade of normalcy. The humor lies in the absurdity of the situation, the frantic attempts to keep the surprise intact, and the realization that African time is a force to be reckoned with. The audience laughs not only at the skit, but also at their own experiences, the countless times they've been late or waited for someone who promised to arrive in 5 minutes. It's a shared understanding, a collective chuckle at the quirks of life that bind us together. As we delve deeper into the world of African comedy, we encounter the skits that tackle social issues with a comedic twist. Take, for instance, a skit about the challenges of public transportation. A character boards a crowded bus, only to find themselves squeezed between a woman with an oversized bag and a man who insists on playing loud music from his phone. The skit exaggerates the discomfort of the situation, with the character's expressions and body language conveying a mix of frustration and humor. The comedic brilliance shines through as the character engages in a series of hilarious interactions with fellow passengers. There's the elderly woman who insists on sharing her life story, the teenager who is glued to their phone, oblivious to the chaos around them, and the conductor who seems to have a never-ending list of stops. The skit cleverly highlights the absurdity of daily commutes, while shedding light on the resilience and camaraderie of people navigating the same struggles. Another gem in the African comedy repertoire is the skit that revolves around the misadventures of a local entrepreneur. Picture a character who decides to start a small business selling traditional snacks. The skit follows their journey, from the initial excitement of setting up shop to the reality of dealing with customers. The characters' interactions with demanding clients, unexpected challenges, and hilarious misunderstandings create a comedic narrative that resonates with anyone who has ever tried to run a business. The humor lies in the characters' relentless optimism, even in the face of adversity. They might misinterpret a customer's request, leading to a comical exchange that leaves everyone in stitches. The skit captures the spirit of entrepreneurship in Africa, where creativity and resilience often go hand in hand. It's a celebration of the hustle, the determination to succeed, and the laughter that emerges from the chaos of everyday life. As we explore the landscape of African comedy skits, we can't overlook the role of satire in addressing political and social issues. Comedians often use humor as a tool to critique authority, challenge norms, and provoke thought. A skit featuring a politician making grand promises during an election campaign can quickly turn into a comedic roast, with exaggerated gestures and ridiculous slogans that highlight the disconnect between words and actions. The audience erupts in laughter as the skit cleverly mirrors real-life scenarios, reminding them of the absurdity of political rhetoric. It's a powerful reminder that laughter can be a form of resistance, a way to confront uncomfortable truths while bringing people together in shared amusement. In the end, African comedy skits are more than just entertainment. They are a reflection of society, a mirror that captures the joys and struggles of everyday life. They remind us that laughter can be found in the most unexpected places, that humor can heal wounds, and that despite our differences, we all share the same human experience. So, the next time you find yourself in a room filled with laughter, remember that you're witnessing a beautiful connection, a celebration of life through the lens of comedy. Whether it's the chaos of a wedding, the challenges of family expectations, or the absurdities of daily life, African comedy skits have a way of bringing us together, one laugh at a time.